Imagine this. The soft glow of lanterns flickering against a twilight sky, the faint scent of jasmine weaving through the air like a whispered promise, and two souls who've danced through dozens of scripted heartaches finally stepping into their unscripted forever. That's the magic we're diving into today. The real wedding of Yu Long and young Mei Mei in 2025. If you've ever binge-watched those addictive Chinese short dramas where love blooms against all odds, you know these too. But this isn't fiction. This is their live, heart-pounding, tear-jerking truth. Stick with me as we relive every gasp-worthy moment, and hey, hit that pause button right now. What's your favorite on-screen kiss from their dramas? Drop it in the comments below. I'm reading every single one. Let's rewind a bit, because you can't appreciate the wedding without the epic love story that led here. Yu Long and young Mei Mei aren't just co-stars. They're the ultimate power couple of the mini-drama world. Picture this. They first crossed paths on the set of Deep Affection Eyes back in 2023, a tale of two lonely hearts finding solace in stolen glances and quiet confessions. Yu Long, with his brooding intensity and those eyes that could melt steel, played the guarded so haunted by his past. Young Mei Mei, radiant and fierce, was the free-spirited artist who crashed into his world like a summer storm. Fans lost their minds over their chemistry, those lingering touches, the way he'd soften just for her. But off-camera, sparks were flying harder than any scripted scene. By the time they wrapped their second drama together, the mischievous wife, whispers started swirling. Remember that behind-the-scenes clip where Yu Long accidentally brushed Mei Mei's hand during a rain scene retake, and neither pulled away? The director yelled cut, but the moment stretched on, cameras still rolling. Fans dissected it frame by frame, screaming "real love alert" in comment sections worldwide. And it wasn't a one-off. They teamed up for 24 dramas. Yes, you heard that right, 24. From abusive writing heroine where she tames his wild heart, to Come to Me with its pulse-racing chases and rooftop vows. Each project layered on more magic, turning their professional partnership into something profoundly personal. Pause for a quick poll in your mind. Team Deep Affection Eyes for their slow burn romance, or The Mischievous Wife for the fiery banter? Vote in the comments. I'll shout out the winners in my next video. As their reel turned real, so did the rumors. In early 2024, a leaked photo from a wrap party showed Yu Long draping his jacket over Mei Mei's shoulders during a chilly night shoot, his hand lingering just a second too long. Social media exploded. "Is this the proposal we deserve?" trended on X, with fans editing fan art of rings and rice fields. But Yu Long, ever the private poet, stayed silent, letting their work speak. Mei Mei, with her signature wit, would dodge questions in interviews with a sly smile. Love's like a good drama, best when you don't see the script coming. Fast forward to April 2025, and the tea spilled. During a live stream for their latest hit, Embrace Through the Clouds, Yu Long couldn't hold back anymore. As fans flooded the chat with heart emojis, he turned to Mei Mei mid-laugh and said, "You've been my leading lady in every story worth telling." And offset, "You're the plot twist I never saw coming." The chat froze, then erupted. Confessions like that don't happen in mini-dramas. They happen in real life. By June, he was down on one knee in that same misty mountain backdrop from their first drama, ring in hand, tears in eyes. She said yes, of course, and the internet collectively swooned. If you're not tearing up yet, like this video right now, because who doesn't love a proposal that feels straight out of their own fanfic? Now, the main event. Their wedding on July 3, 2025, tucked away in a secret mountainside garden in Lijiang, China. This wasn't some glitzy affair with paparazzi swarming or influencers staging selfies. No, it was intimate, raw, like peeking into a dream you weren't invited to. Only their closest family and a handful of castmates from those 24 dramas made the cut. About 30 souls in total, all sworn to secrecy until the full video dropped later that evening. The live stream. It wasn't broadcast wide. It was a private feed for those guests, capturing every unfiltered beat. But when the official edit hit YouTube hours later, it felt like we were all there, hearts in our throats. Picture the scene. Cherry blossoms drifting lazy in the breeze, jasmine vines climbing ancient stone walls, and hundreds of paper lanterns strung like stars waiting to ignite. The air hummed with a soft strum of a guzheng, playing a melody from Deep Affection Eyes, their signature tune. Guests arrived in whispers of white silk and sky blue linens, no bold reds or golds to steal the spotlight. It was all about them, stripped down to the essence of what makes love eternal. And you? If you could teleport to one spot in that garden, where would it be? The aisle for the walk, the vow arch for the words, or the pond for the quiet after? Tell me below. Let's manifest our own invites. As the sun dipped low, painting the sky in hues of peach and lavender, the music swelled. And there she was, young Mei Mei, stepping barefoot onto the petal-strewn path. No heels clicking, no train dragging, Just her in a flowing white silk robe that caught the light like morning mist. Wildflowers clutched in her hands, a veil of translucent gauze embroidered with poetry. You came silently, yet I've never heard anything louder. Her hair loose, waves tumbling free. She moved like she was gliding through one of their dream sequences. The guests held their breath. Even the wind seemed to hush. Halfway down she paused, locking eyes with Yulong at the end of the aisle. A smile cracked her composure, and she mouthed something only he could read. What do you think it was? I'm home. Finally ours. Guess in the comments. Closest one gets a shout out. Yulong stood under a simple arch of woven branches, no tuxedo armor. Just an ivory linen suit, sleeves rolled to his elbows, a single wildflower pinned to his chest like a talisman. His hands fidgeted at his sides, betraying the storm inside that calm exterior. When Mei Mei appeared, his knees buckled just a fraction. She's coming, he whispered to his brother beside him, voice cracking like thunder in the quiet. Tears welled up, unashamed, tracing paths down his cheeks. Before she entered my life, I'd never known peace. Now, she's every breath I take. The live feed caught it all. The raw vulnerability of a man who's played the unbreakable hero 24 times over, finally breaking open for the world to see. If that doesn't hit you in the feels, smash that like button twice for me. Who's crying with me right now? Raise your hand in the comments. They met at the arch, hands clasping like puzzle pieces slotting home. No priest, no grand officiant, just their families circled close, the mountains bearing witness. The vows. Oh, they were poetry forged in fire, better than any scriptwriter's pen. Mei Mei went first, her voice steady but laced with that husky emotion that slays in their dramas. You sought to keep me close, never to cage me still. In a world of rehearsed lines, you taught me the beauty of the unspoken. I vowed to be your chaos and your calm, your wildflower in the storm. Yulong's turn, and he had to pause, swallowing hard against the lump in his throat. For half my life, I performed roles to fit the frame. But you loved the man behind the mask, flaws and all. I promised to chase your laughter through every sunrise, to hold your hand when the cameras fade. You're my forever edit. The live stream glitched for a split second, technical magic or fate. As they slipped rings on, simple gold bands etched with coordinates from their first filming location. Then the kiss. Not choreographed, not lingering for the lens. Just them, foreheads touching first, breaths mingling, lips meeting soft and sure. Her hands shaky on his collar. His arms wrapping her like she'd vanish. The guests erupted in quiet cheers, lanterns flickering to life one by one. But the magic didn't end there. The reception unfolded like a love letter to simplicity. A long communal table under the stars, laden with steaming bowls of handmade noodles, Mei Mei's family recipe, comfort in every slurp, fresh mountain greens, and tiny porcelain cups of osmanthus wine. No towering cake, no fireworks show. Instead, handwritten name cards at each seat, penned by the couple themselves with inside jokes from their dramas. To the woman who stole my script and my heart, read Yulong's for Mei Mei. Laughter bubbled up as stories flowed. Castmates recounting bloopers, like the time Yulong tripped into a prop pond mid-confession scene, only for Mei Mei to improv a rescue kiss that made the final cut. As night deepened, they migrated to a meadow for stargazing. Blankets spread out, the gouging giving way to fireflies' glow. That's when Yulong dropped to his knees. Not in proposal this time, but before Mei Mei's mother. In a gesture that silenced the group. He bowed low, forehead to the earth. Thank you for raising the light that saved me, he said, voice thick. She pulled him up, tears mirroring his, and enveloped him in a hug that felt like absolution. Fans who later saw the clip called it the wedding's soul, the nod to roots, to the women who shaped their queens. Quick question for you. What's one tradition from your culture you'd add to a dream wedding like this?